Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USF's offense will get the first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Punch it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it? And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Going right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On target over the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Gets away from 1. Finds some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Sun Devils are on the move. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Riggs. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Lewis wants to pass. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his back in the middle. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Open spaces. The tap. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
Lewis to throw.
Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Makes the quick grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creates a little space. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Using the quick game. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try it over the left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bulls are on the move. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Riggs. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Makes the grab.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Makes the grab. It's Riggs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lewis to throw. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Snagged out in the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. State the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, thundering herd football. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Look out, he's got room. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Lewis wants to pass. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, fourth down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.